Right. Recording. Yes. We are recording now. Hello, everyone. I'm Mega Zero.
And I am Late Night CJ, aka Sweet Daddy in the streets.
And what I'm going to try and continue to find our secret character for the game.
And what is the secret character's name?
The secret character's name will show up when we try to recruit them, because you actually have to be careful on how you answer the questions in order to get them to be recruited.
Okay.
And
okay.
And they can be found in these forest areas in like the world map of the game.
I hope that's grass you're running through and not
it's
grass.
A forest. It's the texture for the forest.
Okay, because I thought you was just running through a mountain right now.
Yeah, no, like the mountains, like you will see like the secret character. It's not obviously these.
What the hell?
I forgot their names. I put them in a video earlier.
Take that with you.
Yeah, they hurt. But I also got this the other day.
What'd you get?
Beta, which hits very, very hard.
I don't see.
You'll see. And dead.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they hurt very hard, but, here's this. Here's Beta.
Oh, a giant mushroom guy?
Basically.
You nuked him?
Yeah. But the thing is, like, now that I don't think I have any ways to revive them unless I turn on God mode and like enter a battle again.
Mm-hmm.
See here, I'll show it off. Like I turn on God mode even though they're knocked out right now,
mm-hmm.
and as soon as I enter a battle, they will be revived. So if I want to do it for like say, just like skill purposes and like do it there, but since I turned it off right before the battle entered, they're still knocked out. And yay, I have to deal with this. But I will do. They hit hard and they're annoying. Like most enemies.
Flies.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is like again I'm trying to find our secret character who is a ninja. So there you have problems with that. And I'm already taking a bunch of damage. Yay. See how much damage this does. Not enough to knock him out. Come on. Watch your magic. It's funny that their basic attacks do more damage than what they're doing to me right now. Their normal attacks do more damage than the ones that hit everyone. So I'm actually going to go to one spot real quick, mainly just to buy items rather than just a fight.
So wait, let me get this straight. So, in order to recruit the secret character, you're going to have to...
I'm going to have to encounter them first,
right.
Defeat them in battle,
right.
And then answer and do the right questions in order to do it.
It sounds like a woman. You gotta meet her, you gotta battle her, and then you gotta ask the right questions.
Answer the right questions.
Answer the right questions. Is that there right there?
No, this is the area that I said I was going to do. This is called Fort Condor, mainly because of the giant condor that's sitting on the reactor.
Okay.
So the only reason I'm coming here is to basically buy items because they have access to items without me turning on God mode.
Where's Barrett at?
Barrett, I have the PHS now, so I essentially have everyone on call.
Oh, okay.
But I can only do it in the world map or if I'm at a save point.
Right.
So I have to either be in a save point or at the world map. But since I'm in an enclosed area right now, I actually have to go and find a save point. Even though I said I help these people, I'm mainly coming here just to, like I had to talk to a certain amount of people, like, oh, you have access to our items now. And you have to like help them. The way I do this is that I can either, there is one mandatory Fort Condor boss you have to do, which is during the end game part, so it's like the last start of the game.
That's the big old chicken.
Big old bird, yep.
Put him in some grease with some seasoning.
Too big.
Yeah,
like,
shit. I mean,
you could probably feed a whole country with that.
Yes, I would try.
Or at least for a day.
With some macaroni and cheese, yeah.
You're gonna need a lot of macaroni and cheese for
Yes,
that.
Yes,
Talk to this person right here.
Who is that person?
I guess you could say they're the leader of of Fort Condor.
He definitely, with him sitting at his table by himself, I would think he was the boss. I would.
Then again, this is all super old.
Like a mafia dude sitting at the table eating spaghetti, thinking, "Well, can I help you?" Trust me, it's not easy as you think.
Oh my goodness.
The big chicken.
The thing is, like, we won't see it now, but we will see it, like, again during, like, the end game, because this game's super old, and, like, with the Condor, we get something out of it, but it's not until way, way later, and you only have to do, I'm just gonna do this to show this off, I might not. I'll just say if I help, and so I can get access to the store here. It's like, alright, I'll say I'll help, and then I'll probably leave. And with that, I should have access to the stores now.
Yeah.
And you talk. I'm not sure which one or the other gives like items or which one gives weapons.
Is that Tupac on the left?
These are old. No, they give materia. I don't think
that is Tupac on the left. Look at him. He got the bandana tied around his head.
Yes, they do have items. So okay, I'm not gonna buy. I'll have 10. And with this, I'll buy some materia too, which gives me our access to magic. So I'll buy 2 lightning, 1 more ice, and it's always good to have the ability to heal, in my opinion. You don't have the ability to heal, then that becomes a problem. I will do this after we recruit our character, just to show it off, because I really have no plans of really doing this ever again. If we recruit our character by the end of the video, or somewhere in between, like if the next battle we fight and we recruit our character, I guess I had to do this then. As I said I would. Might as well hold myself to promise. So I came here, bought stuff, and said, let me get back, I'll do it after I don't suffer. Because the chance of fighting this character right now is actually very low in this specific area.
Right.
So I would prefer to get them as soon as possible. And they do scale with your level. So since I'm, level 17 right now, they will be around my level is what it is. They'll be like 15, 14, somewhere within that range. Whereas beforehand, they wouldn't be. They'll be like, they would be really weak in comparison. Or they could be very high level if I recruit them way later in the game. So say if I'm like level 30, by the time I fight them, they'll be around my level. Enemy skill, just nuke them. Because that's easier at the end of the day for me.
The milk thistles, or whatever you call them.
Oh my goodness.
Missile roots.
Well, they get nuked.
Yeah, by the beta.
Yeah. Does a lot of damage.
Ain't that kind of tripping?
What? I have like my window open, so that's.
No, not that. I'm talking about like you using a beta. Ain't that like cheating?
What the skill? Because of how hard it hits.
Yeah.
It is a very powerful skill, because like you get it from like a mid-game boss. There's another one you can get, but you can't get it until a little bit later. Is this? Hey, we found them.
Who is it?
This is our ninja character.
Oh, look like a female version of Nightwolf.
Now we have to fight.
Oh, bang bang. Oh, nice.
That's the one on my team. They are technically labeled, I believe, like Mysterious Ninja. And we win.
That quick?
Yeah, that quick. Because I had limit breaks, and limit breaks, when you activate them, get priority. So they have priority over pretty much everything, including enemy moves. So unless an enemy uses a move that's like a cutscene or something that transitions, we will not get him. Now, when you defeat the ninja girl, you don't want to do anything other than just walk up and try to talk to them. Don't go to the save point. don't go and try and open your menu. You will have to straight up talk to them. So go up and talk to them.
You answer the questions properly.
I have to answer the questions properly. As like you, and this is actually kind of funny, depending on when you recruit her, because there is circumstances where people other than Cloud will be in the leadership role. They will, she will have a different comment based on who's leading the party.
Mm-hmm.
So she calls Cloud spiky-headed jerk. I think she calls one of the characters we recruit later old man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she calls Tifa boobs.
What?
I think. I'm not sure. I'll probably put it right here if she does or doesn't.
Right.
And basically she has a way of like quote-unquote insulting everyone. She calls, like I said, everyone different answers, and that's why I'm...
Spiky-headed jerk.
Yeah, it calls him a spiky-headed jerk.
That's
And
what
here's
I
the
was thinking the whole time, but you...
And like, the thing is, Cloud's more... Until extra media comes along, Cloud's more dorky than he... Like, that's kind of like a lot of, like, kind of early... Like, late 90s, early 2000s, like, Japanese JRPG characters.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of dorky in a way. Cloud, though, but I'm stalling at this point. We have to answer the questions right. You say not interested when she says trying to fight. Like, you just have to answer the questions correctly.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
Answer properly.
Yeah. Yeah, basically you just kind of like to stroke her ego. It's like,
Okay, hey, check this out. You either get down with the team or lay down for the team. You understand me?
He's like, you're scared of me, huh? I'm like, yeah, petrified. Like you say, obviously you can say like, he's saying it sarcastically.
Ooh,
okay.
I'm scared.
Like not that level. Like you
Yeah,
could probably say like
a petty works like that.
Like petrified. And
Oh
like,
my gosh.
and like they're gonna leave, and you say, wait a second. Basically, this is how you recruit them. Like I said, you have to answer the questions right. And instead of asking for their name, you just say, let's hurry. Because if you ask for their name, that'll take you to a transition screen, and she steals some of your money.
Just like a woman.
She's a ninja. And then you actually get taken to the screen, and this is our character, Yuffie Kisaragi. And thus we have our first secret character. There is one more we can get, but that's not until a bit later. Mm-hmm. I might jokingly name it after my little brother if I feel like it. But there we go. If I pull up the PHS, we have access to Yuffie, and she's level 17. So she scales to your current level, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
And I'll switch out Aerith for Barrett, and I think I'll have to switch out the materia for him. Because restore is always good.
Oh, yeah.
So, since we recruited Yuffie, within like...
Yuffie?
That's her name. Since we recruited her in the time span that I said we would, now it's time to go do Fort Condor.
Mm.
You know, if I'm being completely honest, it's kind of pointless. I mean, you get some pretty good items out of it.
Right.
But due to certain events going in the game,
right.
You would have to backtrack to Fort Condor so often that it becomes annoying and a hassle. So basically, I would have to turn on 3 times speed. I would have to turn off no accounts. Like, alright, hold up, be right back. Gotta go help Fort Condor. So it's like, the only reason you really want to do this if you're trying to go for 100% one, or if you really like the battle system. I personally don't like it because it's not like the battle system we have currently.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're back, and like I said, I would help him.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Climb up this pole, or whatever the hell he just did.
That's a rope.
Mm.
They have a rope tied to this, and then they have ladders. Like I said, come here just to help him. You have one mandatory one. I'm doing this just to show this off.
Right.
And then after this, I will probably go get... Because I forgot there was 2 more enemy skills I could get before the Midgard Zone, so I'm gonna have to fight that again.
Right.
So, yay. But we come up here and we say we're gonna help him. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either hire soldiers to basically go out and fight Shinra, who they'll stand up troops for. So, or I could just do it the cheap way, let them reach all the way up here, and we basically get a boss battle. But if I do that, then I'll have to cut out the music and all that, so... I'll just say enough.
Because you don't need no strikes, sir.
They have 15,000 gil, we need 30,000 for each battle, so how much can you help?
5,000!
I don't have 5,000.
5,000, chief. 17!
That's how much they have right now.
Okay.
I said I'll contribute, and I said let me handle it.
It sounds like they trying to swindle you, son. In real life, not on a video game, though.
How are they gonna swindle me in real life?
Because you're getting swindled by Tupac for 5,000, what do they call them, jiffies?
Gil.
Okay, gills.
There are 4 types of enemies. I thought they were supposed to be attacking me, I guess not.
Is it germ warfare, is that?
It seems like there's... Huh. I guess I'm actually kind of surprised because I guess I can't show it off because they're not attacking. Usually, right, I guess it's because I recruited Yuffie, right, or it's because I went here, then recruited Yuffie, that they attacked, and I guess there's just nothing happened. So, hey, I don't have to show it off at the very least. So, that's good enough for me, in my opinion. I don't have to show off the battle system, so, unfortunately, we don't get to show off for Condor, other than, like, hey, here was a place I could battle for him.
Otherwise, you was waiting to see the big chicken come flying down.
You don't see anything happening with the Condor until the end game with the cutscene.
Oh, okay. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Big chicken going in the grease.
There. So, this will have to be one of the shorter episodes because all we had to really do is just recruit Yuffie because that was the whole point.
Clearly, that is something that is important to the game.
Well, yes and no, because since they're a secret character, they actually don't show up in any of the cutscenes. They just explain it away real quick, like, oh...
Kind of like how Reptile was.
Yes, like, he was important, but, like, with Yuffie and the other secret character, they don't show up in any cutscenes, and it's only explained in supplementary material that they got out first.
Right.
And thus they're, like, preparing everything in case something bad happened.
You know, I just want to go ahead and put this out there. This is an old guy alert. See how you had to find the secret character, and you had to recruit the secret character. Then you had to answer some questions afterwards.
This is an old game, yes. I would classify this as kind of a guide game.
But what I'm saying is, you didn't have to pay for some DLC. You didn't have to wait for some other. No, it's in there. It's the hidden gems. They're Easter eggs, and that is what the old games from my era brought to the table. They are doing. They got That's why y'all got whales, Smurfs, and all that type of stuff going on in the game because they don't have situations like these no more.
Probably.
That's right. So whoever got the cash gets all the players and all of that, right?
That's in some of the new games, but those are primarily like gacha games that you would say are like that. I wouldn't say like this is an old game, so everything was made in hand. Like the remake is technically getting like a re-release this year, but I believe if you bought the old game, you get you basically get the added-on edition, the DLC that they're adding for free. But you have to purchase the game beforehand. And since I don't have that game because it's not on sale,
right?
We are not gonna. I can't access it yet because it's not even out yet. Anyways, I am going to save here, and that'll be the end of the video because, well, it's a very short video because I wanted to show off. We'll show off how Yuffie plays, I guess, next part when I go off and get like the enemy skills because I'm just gonna get the enemy skills off screen. One's called L for, I don't think I could say this word, so I'll just say self-delete.
Okay.
You could probably get what that means. And the other one, I believe, is Chocobo Run. But that requires me to be very precise on how I encounter the enemy, and I actually do need to have some money in order to do it. So I actually might go back to the previous area and grind a little bit for some money. So with that, I am Omega Zero.
I am Late Night CJ, aka Sweet Daddy in the streets.
And we'll catch you later. Oh my goodness.